evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Speedcars Down Under. Tonight we're joined by Paul Charlesworth. Welcome, Paul.
Hello, Jamie. How you going?
Oh, yeah, bloody cold down here. It's snowing, but anyway. And our special guest tonight, all the way from WA, is up-and-coming speedcar sensation, Aron Sharp. Welcome, Aron.
Thank you for having me.
What's the weather like over there, mate? I bet it's better than down here in Tassie.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad today. A little bit cold.
Oh, right, I'll swap you. I think it's 5 degrees here at the moment. Like, it's bloody cold. Like, I had a beanie on earlier. That's how cold it is.
No, it's not that bad here.
Excellent. So, Aron, how did we get involved in motorsport and speedway?
I grew up in a pram at Claremont where my dad was swinging on sidecars. So that's where it all started from. And then Dad ended up crewing on limited sprint car with Wayne Armstrong. So it was either down here in Bunbury or in Geraldton, alternating weekends. So that's where it all started from. And then I spent, I think, 7-8 years doing some BMX racing, and then a couple of years on the trail bikes with no seat, going over rocks and down the rivers and all that. And then I sold that and bought a dirt cart. And then after 5 odd years, I ended up buying my first speed car.
Yeah, right. So go-kart straight to speed car. That's a big jump.
Yeah.
Why speed cars, mate? Why did we head towards speed cars from go-karts?
We were just good friends with Jimmy and Mel Fleming, so we just drifted that way into a speed car, and that's all I know. So haven't driven anything else.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So, and you've got a new speed car this year. They tell me. I've heard on the grapevine.
Yeah, just a new chassis this year. So, and upgrade all the shocks. So we should be good to go there.
Yeah.
So what chassis did we buy, Aron?
I bought a Beretta fabrication.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
yeah, right.
Something different.
What was we racing before the new one? Like, what chassis design was we racing beforehand?
I had a nitro chassis.
Yep.
So built in WA, and then before that I had a Spike X Glazebrook car.
Yeah, right. Okay. So how long have you raced speed cars for now?
We're going into our 4th year.
4th year.
Our first year was a bit hit and miss. I went to a practice, I think it was like the Wednesday before opening night, and just putting around the bottom, getting the feel for the car, and we threw a rod outside the block. So that was a costly first season.
Yeah.
So wasn't what we wanted, but you just have to move on.
You have to take the good with the bad with this sport, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I was talking to your dad the other night, and he sent me some really cool photos. Like, you guys got a really big history in especially like two-wheel motorsport in WA, haven't you?
Yeah. Dad goes back a fair way with Gordon Renfrew.
Yep.
So, and what was it?
And yeah.
Was he a swinger or a rider?
That was motocross back then with Gordon Renfrew, and then Dad was a swinger.
Yeah, righto. They got big brass monkeys, them boys. They're crazy. Like, honestly, your old man's hats off to him to be able to swing on one of them things. Like, they're not easy to do.
He went back swinging with Russell Mitchell probably 5 or so years ago when Russell was messing with fuel injection. So I was helping on the spanners back then, and then we left that and went back. That was probably more than 5 years ago. It was like probably 7. So it was just before I got my first go-kart.
Yep.
And with go-karts, Aron, like, why go to go-karts originally? Was that just you thought that'd be the best stepping stone to go towards Speedway, or?
No, just when Dad was swinging for Russell had a track in his backyard, so started there, and that's how I hopped in one of the Joyce's carts, and I was like, let's try this. I'll sell the motorbike and go four wheels. And Dad knew old John Kilpatrick from Bunbury, so he was still building go-kart motors, so went there, and one ended up into about, I think I had 5 go-karts at one point.
Yeah, right. Had a few then.
Yeah, just a few.
Yeah, and what about now? Do you still race the kart like in between Speedway meetings, or you give that way altogether?
Yeah, we still got 2 go-karts. Still got the Outlaw, and I've got a single chassis which either run as a KT or a 100 open. So yeah, still got a few motors, and then I also got 2 young boys, Braden and Callum Jansen. I've sponsored them for probably 5 years now. Got them a J motor each, and then they hopped in one of my go-karts. Then they both ended up getting their first state plate, which was a bonus. And then, so we've just gone on from there, and they're both, this is Braden's last year with juniors, so I'll have my motors back, and don't know what to do with them at this point, but I'll probably just put them on the shelf, and that's where they'll stay for now.
Yeah, right. And Speedcar this season, we got a big season planned?
Yeah, we're going back over east again. We'll run PSW and then leave everything over there and fly back home for a month, and then go back for the Vic title and Aussie title.
Yep.
And then we might do a couple of shows before we go over there for the PSW at the start of the season. If everything goes to plan, I'm still waiting on a motor. Just the first one that threw a rod out the side. It's 3 years in the making so far, but it's getting there.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of destroyed a fair bit, so just saw some parts and paint it off.
Yeah.
So
what motor package you running?
I got 2 W9 Mopars.
I have you?
Yeah, right. Mopars. I don't think we saw. Was there a Mopar at the Australian title, Paul? I didn't see any Mopars there.
Yeah, I had one there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. There was a couple, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at the ones next time. I can't remember seeing one that was there when I was over. But anyway, yeah. So what are they like as an engine, Aaron? Are they all right engine, or?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Last year the year before when we ran the Aussie title here at the Motorplex, I had to lease a motor off of Bennett's so we could get through for that, just because we couldn't work out our overheating issue and all that. So yeah, we had a few meetings there. Just trying to source issues, but yeah, we managed to find the problem there.
And coming over, you said you was coming over the East Coast to race this year. How do you transition going? Because Perth's mainly a lot of big tracks in Perth and WA. How do you go transitioning from the bigger tracks to the smaller East Coast tracks?
We've been like this season just gone. We went and ran with the All Australian Speedcar Association over here in WA. So just another club basically that run more country. So we did Albany, Margaret River, Geraldton, Morawa. So they're either flat, friggin' very low banking tracks. So trying to do a bit of them again this year, and then just get used to it.
Yeah. You don't struggle on the smaller East Coast tracks, or you just like it just as good as the ones in WA?
Yeah, definitely definitely good over there.
Yep.
Just you're a bit more competitive. From the Motorplex, it's just lots of money and flat out around the top. So
Yep.
one little mistake could put you half a track behind.
Yep. They say that about the Plex is you need a lot of money to race there.
Yeah.
Is that because it's so big and just so high revving? Like you're just on the limit the whole time?
Just motor-wise, you're putting basically one show on a small track, you're putting 2, 3 onto if you go to the Motorplex. So it adds up.
Yeah, it is hard on the gear over there, especially for midgets.
Yeah, like tyre-wise, it's not too bad. You'll normally get a good track, but it's just revving them off their head. They're not really made for that.
Yeah. I can remember a couple of years ago when Dylan Beveridge was over there with the former 500s, and like they were just screaming.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a high revving track, that's for sure. It takes a lot of coal on all the gear. And your dad, talking about your dad, Aron, Andrew, does he still swing the spanners for you, or what's he doing nowadays?
Yeah, he swings spanners. He's always, I leave him in the shed, just so Speedcar and all that stays at mum and dad's, so they're only around the corner.
Yep.
So he's in the shed every night, weekends, just tinkering away.
Yep.
He loves it. He loves being out the shed. Every time I talk to him, he's good value. I like your old man. He's funny.
Yeah. And what about your mum? What about your mum, Aron? How does she go? Does she love Speedway, or she just stays in the background?
She's a bit hit and miss. She'll normally say, "Ring me when you're finished," or but she'll come to some of the events if she's got the opportunity to come out. But normally it's either staying at home looking after the dogs or something like that. So, but
awesome, man. So, what's your favourite track in WA, Aron? Where do we like to race over there?
I don't know. I don't really have a favourite. Just I don't mind the countries. Like they all got their characters to them, where you just try and set your car up the best you can and have some fun.
Yep.
Cool. Because you got some big names in WA. Tom Payette, young Nashy. Is it young Nash?
Yeah, Cody Nash.
Yeah, like there's some big names in WA and a lot of good drivers over that way. That's for sure.
Yeah, you got Caden Manders and
Caden as well.
Lots of them.
Yep. So, coming over the Australian title this year, have we raced at Simpson before?
No, I ended up going with Simpson for PSW last year, and we pulled the rocker cover off and found some metal. So that was we parked it up and missed round 3 and 4. So wasn't what I wanted being at Simpson, but it happened, and we probably saved the motor by finding what we did. So we got lucky there.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, I was watching a bit of the Pro Series last week, and I sort of seen you in the first two rounds, but I couldn't work out why you weren't there in the last 2. That tells me.
Yeah, just the rocker and first rod wore away, and metal got in, and that was it. It was my decision. It was more everyone's like, oh, you can just grab some spares, but when you got 30 odd grand worth of motor and you kind of got to get back home to finish the rest of the season, it's a quick repair to just wait and get new parts, then have a rod come out the side, which I'm dealing with at the moment with the other one. It takes a while.
Yeah. And you do everything yourself too, don't you? Like, I mean, you don't have a lot of big sponsors. You fund everything.
Yeah, it's just mainly all me and help from mum and dad. Little bits from a few sponsors here and there, but mainly it's all us.
Yeah. And what do you do for a living? What pays the bills for you, mate?
I'm a boilermaker, so on afternoon shifts. So Monday, Friday.
Yeah, righto. Yep. Don't work weekends.
The occasional Saturday here and there.
Yeah, righto. Does that interfere with Speedway much for you, or do you just got a good boss?
We don't have to work it, so yeah, we just
righto.
pick and choose if we want.
Yep. Cool. So WA title this year, where's that at? Perth Motorplex
Back,
or
yeah, back at the Motorplex.
yeah, righto. So that should be a big field there for that.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
Just depends on when the Yanks come over, I guess.
Yep. Cool. So if we wasn't racing Speedway, or what else would you be doing in your spare time?
Probably just the dirt cart still if I hadn't got a speed car, or I don't know. Would have gone probably sprint car racing.
Sprint car. Is that the dream, Aaron, or are we just going to stick with speed cars?
Well, nothing ever came out about it, but yeah, I did end up buying a sprint car deal.
Yeah, righto.
That's probably a year ago.
Yep.
Yeah, but I've kept bits of it, but yeah, just not sure whether I go the sprint car or build a wingless motor and drop that in, or don't know yet.
Yeah, righto. Yeah, I suppose sprint cars are expensive nowadays, but there's not a lot of difference in price between speed car and sprint car from what I've been seen over the last sort of 6-12 months.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper to go the LS route at the moment, but it's just we've got so much. We got 2 motors, we got a couple of chassis and complete midget there, so it's more, do you sell up or just wait?
Yep. I think the crate motors are going to be the future for sprint cars in a lot of states. Like these 410s are quite expensive motors now, which is probably hurting the division a bit in a lot of states. I know it's hurting down here in Tassie. Numbers have really dropped down here in sprint cars, which is not good to see. So I think LSs are going to be a good thing for the sport.
Yeah, definitely going to be the best way. But yeah, just speed car side, I don't know where we go for that part though.
Yeah, well, I totally agree there because obviously, buying, I mean, Stantons aren't so bad, but, when you start talking Toyotas, I mean, they're $100,000 engine.
Yeah, righto.
They are.
Yeah. Well, so sprint cars, what, 100, 150 grand, about the same price, So
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah. And speed cars are only 4 cylinders.
Yeah.
And you still get the same amount of shows out of them. Like, whether you're going to send them off, like you only get your 20 odd shows.
Yep.
Exactly.
And when you work that out, 20 odd shows, what you're racing average 15 minutes a night.
Yeah.
That's all,
20.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes. That's not a lot of track time for an engine, is it? And work that out for 20 shows. But they do cop an absolute whooping too. So
Yeah.
At
least the LS route, you kind of get. I think the late models are like 400 odd laps or something. I think they base themselves on.
Yeah. And they're big now, like the crate motors. They're huge in Australia.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite event, Aaron, that you want to win? Like, what's the one event you really want to win so bad you'd, give your left testy for it?
Whether I win or whether I win as a car owner, I would like to win the John Day Classic.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
That's definitely one on the list.
Yeah, he's a very special man to a lot of WA people, John Day, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
And did he have a big influence in your career, or is it just because he's a WA person?
Just WA and the whole O'Day family from dirt carts as well. Like, they're always there in that way. So I was good friends there, and just I wasn't around when he was still here, but yeah, just what you hear from the whole family and what he did for the sport. So it'd be nice to win one.
Yeah, he was definitely big in WA, that's for sure. Definitely for sure. Did you have any heroes growing up, Aaron? I know you're only young still, but you know, have you had any heroes as you was growing up in Speedway?
Just Dad, really, just Dad helping me and guiding me where he can.
Yep.
Just yeah, wouldn't be where I am without him.
Yeah. Cool as. V8 supercars or Formula Ones, mate? Do you watch either of them?
Not really.
Well, I say that to so many speed car drivers, and they just don't watch it.
Yeah, when I was growing up, it was the V8s, but now they've gone away from the
they're
the
not
Holden
the
versus
same thing
Ford.
no
Just
more, are they? Yeah.
Nah.
They're not what they used to be. That's for sure. I watch a bit of Formula Ones, but that's only because Oscar Piastri's leading the championship at the moment. I'd love to see an Australian win it, but apart from that, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. What else have we got here? What do you do in your spare time, mate?
Well, I'm in the shed most of the time. If I'm not, enjoy a bit of camping here and there when I can get a free weekend to go away. At the moment it's just in the shed, just tinkering away.
Yep.
It's hard, isn't it? Like, it is hard because people don't realise on the drop side of it, in the off season, how much time people put into pulling the car down, you know, getting everything sprayed or sandblasted or, you know, refurbed or whatever. And then you've got to rebuild the car, you know, and I mean, people don't realise that it takes a lot of time, doesn't it? You know, and if you don't have people like your old man as well, who's prepared to like dedicate their life to being in the shed helping you out, it's tough work, isn't it, on your own?
Yeah, definitely. Like without him, just the car wouldn't be done probably.
So it's just you and your dad, Aaron?
Yeah, just me and Dad work on it, and then just get normally race nights if we can. We get a couple of mates that come down. We're lucky when we did PSW last year. I had a mate from Dirt Cuts in South Australia come and give us a hand. PSW this year might be a bit different as is his way, but he'll be back for the Vic title and Aussie title. So lucky to have him come down, and he knows a fair bit, so get him to lend a hand where he can.
And you say he was coming over the East Coast this year. Is it a big expense from WA to the East Coast? I suppose it would be.
Yeah, definitely. We're lucky that we got a few people over there that help us out. But we're self-sufficient in our truck. We got the fridges, the microwave, and the air fryer, and got bunks in there. So we just sleep in there, so we don't have to pay for our accommodation, which helps out massively. But it's still pay for the fuel to get over and back. It's not cheap, but you got to do what you got to do if you want to go race some different tracks, especially with the WASDA scene at the moment. I think there's like 10 shows at the Motorplex in 2 countries. So for us, it's to go elsewhere to broaden me as a driver. I have to go to the country and travel.
Yeah. And is there any thought on going to New Zealand or America in the future?
I'd love to go to watch a Chili Bowl or something like that, and I don't think I'd afford to race one over there unless I've got a drive or something. But at this point, we was focused on Australia.
Yep.
I seen the other day that Zoe Pearce is actually running the Chili Bowl this year.
Yeah, right.
So, that'll be really interesting to see how she goes over there.
That'd be a big step for her, big learning curve.
Yeah. Well, she's had the opportunity. She's already been in New Zealand and the States.
Yep.
So, but I mean, look, you know, once again, like, you know, all the best to her. I hope she goes well at the Chili Bowl. But, you know, she's elbows up at the Chili Bowl. Everyone's there. Racing stations, you know, so.
She's been to New Zealand, though, too, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's been in New Zealand a couple of times. Don't quote me. I think a couple of times, but she's done all right.
If she mixes it over there, she should be right in America.
Yeah.
I think so, anyway. But still big step. Chili Bowl, that's like, you know, there's that many hundreds of cars there for that week. Like, it's a lot of drivers to drive against, that's for sure.
Well, they're getting close to 400 cars now.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's 380 or 368, something like that last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep.
And even as a spectator, you know, like I think it's pretty well booked out. You've got to book 2 years in advance to even get a seat there nowadays.
Yeah, you're lucky to get a seat because not a real big venue.
No.
Not real big at all. You got any drivers on the track, Aaron, that you have a good battle against? Like, have you got one driver that you've always had a good battle with, or?
It's always hit and miss, just depending how we're going, basically.
Yeah.
If we get cars set up all right, which hopefully with getting our shock package all sorted this year, we should have a pretty decent car.
And we're going with the same colours, or we mixing it up this year? Or is that a
little bit
surprise?
different this year?
Yeah, right.
A little bit different, but yeah, there's still probably no orange chassis this year.
All right.
Which should be big, but a bit different. But we'll probably stick very similar. Might change a few things here and there, but at this stage, it's still in the works at the moment.
Yeah. And why'd you buy a Beretta, mate? Why? What made you head that way?
Just we tossed up the idea. We had a couple different chassis in mind just to change it up. But yeah, mainly over here it was just Flemings who had another nitro, so it was pretty hard to like get a bit of feedback. So the Beretta's got very good feedback with Brett building it and all that, and usually Nick Parker and all that when we went to PSW was very helpful. So we thought we'd head that direction.
Yeah. Big shout out to Brett too. Like, he's helps a lot of these boys out, and that's a credit to him.
Yeah, look, I don't think
definitely.
he's got so far past, you know, Michael Conway and Nick Parker. You know, they're both running Bretters, and mate, I know Nick personally, and I know, mate, he's more than happy to come over and give you a hand and you know, have a tin wag and whatnot. So yeah, that's good. I mean, especially it'd be good too for Brett now to see another Beretta out there, another competitive person running one. So, you know, and because obviously 3 different guys, 3 different driving, you know, styles, setups as well. So it'd be definitely good info packages.
Yeah. So we had him. We got the chassis. It was the car from Canberra, which hadn't been driven, so we bought that and got that sent back down. And Brett went to work and changed a few things and had to make up a Mopar engine plate, which he didn't have, so that was another first. But yeah, sent shocks were there, and Brett's works his magic on them, so we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
No, you done some good work, Brett.
Yeah.
First meeting, Aaron, where are we heading first up for the season? Because we're not far off starting, are we?
No, we're not far away at all. At this stage, we're penciled in to be at Langley Park for a display for Celebration of Motorsport in WA, right in Perth Centre on the grass there. I think that's the. I got a calendar. I've written a bit of a calendar down somewhere in here. Pretty sure it's the 20-something of September, I think. It's early September, I think.
Yep.
And then it's basically, I don't know whether we're not sure yet whether we run opening night or not. And then we a couple other meetings in there. Opening night, WA State Title, John Day Classic, and then we're basically over east.
Yep. Cool as.
Might be another couple in there.
Yeah, you'll have to park up next to Nick at the PSW, mate. Come over and give you a hand.
Yeah, we'll have to catch up there for sure.
Yeah, I'll come over and take the piss out of your old man.
Do you follow our AFL team, Aaron?
Not really. Just
don't follow AFL. Yeah, right.
No.
Cool. There's a lot of people that don't, especially this day and age.
I think I went to one game, which was the Eagles the other week against Adelaide, which wasn't the worst game. I thought Eagles would have got smashed, but other than that, I think I've maybe watched another game or and a half maybe this season, and that's about it.
Yeah, I watched West Coast today, and we got absolutely annihilated by the Doggies. So it wasn't, but that's not a first this season. So
no.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the go. That's the go. Do you have any fears, Aaron? Like any phobias?
Not really. I don't like roller coasters, but
all right, eh? So you can race a speed car, but don't like roller coasters, right? Eh?
Yeah.
Why not, mate?
I don't know. I've never liked them. Just haven't been a fan of roller coasters, and I guess I'm not in control. So
yeah.
I don't blame you. I hate them too. So what are we looking forward to the most, like, for this season? Obviously the Australian title and the John Day Classic. Was there any thoughts about going to Adelaide to the one at the Adelaide race car, the V8 supercar?
I think that's invitation.
Was that invitation? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's invitation. No, I thought about it, but yeah, just obviously to get the car back over there would have to do another trip, so it'd end up too costly to drive back and forth. So we've just we've mixed it up, and we're picking and choosing again, just between running some WASDA shows, especially the John Day Classic, and then we'll run with the AASA group again, just back out in the country. So we've got a couple in Margaret River, and I think we got Geraldton. We're doing a Kalgoorlie trip with them as well. So
we'll cool,
go out there and see how we go.
What would you sing on a karaoke night, Aaron?
I don't know.
What would you sing, Jamie?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue. I'd have to go. It'd have to be AC/DC or Guns N' Roses. You know, Sweet Child of Mine. That'll do.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a Guns N' Roses fan, so you can't, you know. Clean or messy person, Aaron? And remember, Mum's watching.
Clean.
Clean.
I like to keep things organised.
Yeah, right. Eh?
I'll ask your old man this week.
Hey?
I'll ask his old man this week.
Yeah, that's it. Favourite movie?
Don't really have one.
Don't really have one. Yeah, right. Eh? Have you got a missus, mate? You got a girlfriend?
Yes.
Big. Would you like to give her a shout out?
Yeah. Thanks to Talia for always helping with the media stuff every now and then.
Excellent. And sponsors, mate. You got any sponsors? Is there any people or sponsors you'd like to thank, like while we're online?
Yeah, definitely. Panel Works. They've been there from day one. I've written some things down. I was like, I bet you're going to ask a few different questions, so I did write a few down.
That's the way, mate. I've got a pad in front of me too. Don't you worry.
Obviously, Tony at Arachi Automotive, he does the motors for us.
Yep.
He's pedantic with them. So obviously, we kind of want motors, but yeah, he's pedantic on getting them perfect. So we're lucky there. My sister, I have a twin sister. So yeah, massive thanks to her. After blowing the first motor, she was the first one to message and help out, and wanted to help out best she could. So yeah, Titan Supplements there. And then I've got Blue Water Shipping, who helped get the new car over this year.
Big Aron
Racing. Yep. And Perth Isotropic Super Finishing. He's helped out with ceramic coating exhausts and polishing gears and all that. So massive shout out to that whole team there. And then my mate Brett and Leanne from F. Stevenson's and Sons in Adelaide. they're always accommodating us when we go through Adelaide there. So this year we'll be in Adelaide for Christmas, getting ready for PSW. So we'll be at theirs for Christmas Day.
Yep.
He's going to have a few drinks on Christmas Day. I can see that look in his eye. As soon as he said that we'll be in Adelaide, the big smile come on the face. There's like, we're partying, boys.
Yeah, so Brett probably can't. He'll be racing his super mod or whatever you call him. Friggin'.
Yep.
He'll be racing was it 26 Boxing Night?
Yep.
So yeah. We'll be in Murray Bridge for 26, giving him a hand, and then night off, I guess, and then get ready for the 28th at, where are we? Gambia, first night?
Yeah.
I think that's first night in, the 28th, Mount Gambia. Not 100% sure without looking it up online. I think it's 28th and then the 31st, isn't it?
28th, Mount Gambia, 31st at Lang, 1st at Warrnambool, and 2nd at Simpson.
Second at Simpson. So it's only 4 rounds this year or 5?
That's
Just
4.
4 rounds, yep, cool. How's the numbers looking? How's the numbers looking, Paul? Are we getting good numbers?
So far, like from what I can gather, I reckon it'll be a pretty good field this year. I think we'll get a few guys from Queensland.
Yep.
It'll be good. I'm pretty sure Bo Doyle's coming over, as well as Aron.
Yep.
From WA. I'm not too sure. I haven't heard any more from anyone else. But obviously, you're going to get your big, New South Wales guys too, I reckon.
Yep.
So I think this will be another good year for Pro Series. We ran a bit short. I never got to ask sort of Lee Redmond, because he has a fair bit to do with the Pro Series.
Yep.
And we need to get Andy on the show soon, or Travis Mills.
Yep.
And sort of touch base with those guys and just sort of find out a little bit more what's coming up with the Pro Series.
Yep. And we've got Bo Doyle too. He's going to join us again when he gets back from America. I think it's next month he comes back, I think.
I think so, mate. Yeah, I've got to bring Steve up this week.
Yep.
But he's having a blast over there. So it'd be good to catch up with Bo as well, just to find out what's going on with him. I know he's got a lot of opportunities, and a lot of other stuff too that sort of coming his way that he's sort of got to look at too. So
yep. Cool. Right, so we might leave it there, fellas. What do you reckon?
Too easy.
I'm going to go and get me washing and make me bed. So.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, Paul. Thanks for joining us, Aron. Best of luck for the start of the season and the whole season. We hope it all goes well for you. We might catch up with you during the season if you've got a bit of time. Big shout out to your dad and your sister and your mum and your missus. We'll catch up real soon, mate.
Too easy. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight.
No worries. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks a lot, Aron.
Who we got next week, Paul, just before we go? We haven't got no one lined up yet, have we?
Mate, I've been a bit slack this week. I'll
Nick
definitely
Parker.
be with a few people tomorrow.
Is Nick home yet?
Parker?
Is he home or is he still in America?
Who, Nick?
Yeah.
Nick who, Parker?
Yeah.
No,
it was Brody.
He's home,
That was Brody that went.
I thought Nick went away for a while.
No,
that was Brody.
That was young Brody.
Oh, right, young Brody. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, once again.
Yeah, we'll hit Nick up. Nick's time to come on the show next week. Yep. So if you're watching Nick, you're going to get a phone call this week. You're on the show next week. We'll put him on the spot, eh? All right, fellas. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see everyone next week.
All right, mate. Thanks, you.